What I want to talk about now is the secret to chipping. So this is be very quiet. I don't want anyone to know this except for you guys. What we're going to discuss here, which is very important, if you remember our chipping setup here with our feet at club head width apart, boom, boom. Well, we're going to set up our golf balls where this one, the shot you already learned is the CJ low, basically the low shot. I want you to be able to remember this so we're on the same page. The ball would get more forward. There would be the medium. This would be the high. And then we bring in another ball where we're going to actually open the face and walk around the clock, and there's the ultra high. So what I'm going to teach you now are 4 different shots. So to go over this again, you have learned the low shot. Here, here. Weight and hands are forward. We go back and through just like this. The ball will fly very low. Once we now move the ball a little bit further forward in our stance. It's now in the middle of my stance, and it's slightly further away. The reason it's slightly further away is because I'm going to need a bigger swing to get this ball to go the same distance. It's going to go higher. It's going to take more force and energy to get it to finish by the hole. So now it's here, more middle of my stance. The ball will go higher and still finish at the same spot. We then move the ball more forward, what appears to be more forward in my stance, more off my left foot. My hands and weight are still in the same position. Now I've got a much higher shot. And then right here, this last one, I keep that ball about the same. And we open the face. Now the key is, people think that when I open the face, I have to aim left. Well, you can see that ball position has now gone back in my stance. So when we get here, you have to imagine there's a clock on the ground. So I open my face and I have to walk around the clock this way, so I keep the ball forward and I hit a shot with still the same finish, but the ball comes in very high and soft. What we've got set up here on the ground, just for demonstration purposes, this is not an exact science. And what you're going to see here is just 3 clubs laying on the ground in our way to the hole. So we're going to set up here, like I said, for the low shot, and all I'm going to try to do is land this ball short of that first club and let it run out towards the hole. I'm just there for visual. So again, then the ball is going to go more forward in my stance to the middle of my stance, slightly further away. I'm just going to try to land it between those first 2 clubs. So that one flew a little bit farther. Okay. Then I'm going to move it even further forward. And again, this is not an easy drill. It's difficult. So try to land between the last 2. Okay, and get it to stop. So right here. Then I open the face, just like this. Ball goes higher, flies past that last flag, or that last club, I'm sorry, and will stop short. So the key to it is, and this is, like I said, this is an extremely difficult drill to do, but it's up to you to learn how to control the height. If you struggle with this, if you hit a couple bad shots in a row, immediately go back to the low, because it becomes exponentially more difficult every time you try to hit the ball higher. So if I'm on the course, and I can hit it low, I'm going to hit it low. If I can't hit it low, then I'm going to hit it medium. And that brings up an interesting point. You're only going to do this with your most lofted club. There's no reason to hit a